All right, welcome in, Railbirds. Our noon match, a little bit late due to the other match running over. I am Sherry Ross, Railbirds Productions, bringing you this match today. They're just warming up a little bit. While they're doing that, I'm going to go through our sponsors and everything else. Speaking of those sponsors, we'd like to thank you. Hustlin' USA Clothing Company, hustlinusa.com. Savage Billiards Apparel, live fearless, play savage. CSI Q Sports International, the parent organization of the BCA. Players Club Limited. Catfish Loos and Legends Billiard Room. Players Sports Bar and Grill. NYCCS Collection Systems. And our title sponsor, McDermott Hughes and the Defy Shaft. We're coming at you. Where is my Chinook? There it is. Sorry about that. Coming to you live from the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. Your combatants at the table on your left is Richard Sanford Sr., Cody Bear, whatever you want to call him. And on the right is Brian Hanson. We would like to invite you all to subscribe and like our channel. And don't forget to, after you subscribe, to click that bell so you get notified when we go live. And thank you for your support. Go over some of the rules here. We are playing mostly CSI rules. So the one thing that is changing, it is rack for your opponent. Alternate break thereafter. 3-foul rule is in effect. Jump cues are allowed. 9-ball counts in all 6 holes on the break. And with that, let's get this rocking and rolling. And should be Cody to break. I was wondering why that looked funny. I'm like, why is that next to the names like that? It shouldn't be like that. Thank you. Let's check out the layout of this table with that LitmanLights.com overhead cam. 9-ball appears to be sitting right on the back of the magic rack, so it's not going to be moved for a minute. Tried the bank on the 2, and the 2-railer failed. Somebody lied to me. They told me the 2 rails never fails. It failed. I can't tell if Cody can see this. It looks like he can. It appears to me that he can see this 2-ball to shoot it straight in. And the way he's getting down on it, yeah, he can. Just cue ball to the rail, and you want to get it back off of the rail a little bit more than that. And if it had come out further off the rail, it would have made his line better too on the 3. Now he's going to have to kind of putt this one in as well. Just bounce off a little bit. There you go. It's got a natural angle. He can spin this out of that upper right-hand corner. 2 rails straight up the line at 6. And if he passes it, just shoot it in the corner past the 9. Does look like it goes. And if you think your side pocket is going to come into play here, yeah, I was going to say you could punch it to go below the side, but he was able to hold it up, get it up above the side pocket. Seven ball, virtually straight in. Right, 2 rails right around it, and yeah, a little amped up probably first game. Plus, Cody's probably, I'd say he's probably about 6'3", 6'4", so he's got a, with long arms like that, you have a bigger backswing. And sometimes it's hard to slow roll balls, but he's perfectly fine here with this 9 ball. Oh no, that was the easy one, and is he going to scratch on top of it? Oh. Punished twice. All right, Brian drawing first blood. 6 nails to close each other's coffins, and he's got number 1 already drilled. Yep. And notice that Cody is using, when I say Cody, I am referring to Richard. That is the name he goes by. We also call him Bear in the Seattle area. And Brian to break. All right. 2 balls down and got a shot on. We have a shot on the 1. Does the 2 pass the 7? Ooh, I don't think it passes in the in that corner. It would have to go up table. So he's going to have to let his cue ball out here. Looks like he might be coming up for this 2-9 combination here, or even the billiard on it. And he is just electing to play safe. He was trying to use the 9 ball there as a safety net, and cue ball has come out and left Cody a shot. Yeah, thank you for getting that question. Yeah, 7 different divisions. So when you go from gold to silver down to bronze, you're going to lose a game in each step that you go down. Think the elite are playing 10 ball, and let me see what that one is a race to. I don't know if they've got that one up at a race to 9 or not. And actually, I can't check it because they won't be putting up the brackets until after the Calcutta is done. Well, Cody got a couple of balls moving there, trying, he was taking a swing at the 4-8, but he got the 9 ball moving as well. This has left a nice little cut shot here for Brian. And just caught it a little bit full, but he's made the 8 and scratched. These guys are getting penalized bad for the, letting the cue ball go a little bit and just getting penalized for it. Right. I'd give myself a little bit more angle so I can come out, but because you want to come out, a little bit further than you'd had the angle he had on that shot so that he's able to get the cue ball to just naturally go over there. You don't have to pound because these pockets, everybody, the harder you hit a ball, the tighter those pockets get. And is he going to bump it? Oh, wow. Bumped it for really funny here. I think it might be lined up pretty good for a cross corner bank. And if you miss it short, cue ball, 9-ball ends up on the end rail and you can hold the hold your cue ball right there. I was having to jack up on this a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's what Cody's shooting. Yep, hit it short, and you end up with a decent leave, or your opponent's got to come with a shot here to make this no hanger by any means. And that side pocket becomes quite large on this cut shot. Yep. Just caught the ball a little bit full and has hung it for Cody. These guys think it's Christmas or everybody's each other's birthdays. Couple of gifts here the first two games. Cody is just waiting for Joe to shoot on the other table. With the Fargo rate, we no longer have women's divisions here anymore. This is, I think it's been a year now, maybe a year and a half since the women's divisions went away. It has even the playing field across the board that the women can now compete with the men. The divisions are broke up here after entries are sent in. And and they're broken up into where there's anywhere between, they try to keep it at a 50-point max spread between all the players, but sometimes they got to go up to 60 or 70. And you're pretty much within the same skill level if you're if you're within 50 points of each other. You're pretty much the same skill level, and on any given day, either of you should be able to win the match. All right, that is a foul, and need to let that cue ball stop rolling there. That looked like it might have been running into the 6-ball as well. So with ball in hand, Brian shooting the 1. Looks like the 2 goes, just enough gap in between there where he'll be able to shoot the 2 into the corner. And looks like his plan is just to draw straight back. Oh, he was going to go play that 2-9. Woohoo! And 9 may go in the side or up in the corner off the 3. I thought for sure that 2-ball went. He's sending that 9 for a ride. Oh, he's made the 2. Shot on the 3. And Vinay, yes, it is considered unsportsmanlike to give away the, you were supposed to make them shoot. First one is a warning, second one is loss of a game. So your opponent will win that game plus the next one. Some places take one off of your score, but then that messes with the, alternate break and stuff. That 9 ball's going here. Nope. So yeah, if you concede a game, the second time you do it in a match, not in the tournament, the second time you do it in a match, it is loss of that game plus the next one. Got a little bit of a stretch here on this 8 ball. Is that going to go inside? It is not. And it's going to come up and get really friendly with this cue ball here. And Cody is going to kind of scratch his head for a second, be like, okay. Does appear that there is a tiny gap between the cue ball and the 8, so he cannot shoot straight through this. Uh-oh. Cue ball straight into the side pocket. Ball in hand now, 2 balls on the table. So I'm shooting this either, I'm playing it in the corner and coming back down, give myself angle. He looks like looks like Brian wants to draw the ball out of there, and that's fine too, if that's your forte or what you like to do. And this 9 ball for game number 2. Nail number 2. So if you didn't hear, there are representatives from CSI here going over Fargo, talking to you about the new LMS system for league play, which is required by the Western BCA that you use it if you're going to have your league sanctioned under them. Also have a representative from McDermott Hughes showing and letting people test the new Defy shaft, which is the shaft of this 2019 Western BCA 9-ball championship. Stop in, check it out. That 9-ball was moving a little bit. Cue ball moved a whole lot more. Found the bottom of the hole. Now with ball in hand, let's see what Cody's going to do. There isn't really a whole lot of trouble on this table. I think the hardest part is getting just about straight in on that 6 with where the 8-ball is. And it looks like Cody doesn't even want to mess with any of that. He is setting up this 1-9 ride and may be playing the cue ball back over at the 4 or in between the 4-5. I like drawing it back to the end rail and up underneath the 4 ball. And he let his cue ball go forward. Is he going to scratch? No, he's got him corner hooked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pretty sure that is corner hooked. Oh, it was a nice effort there, but no contact on the 1, and ball in hand again for Cody. which would put Brian on 2. We are playing 3 foul rule here. Looks like he's taking another swing at this. And he did. And he would have to warn Brian that he is on 2. Oh, wow. Yep. If you don't warn them that they're on 2, and they foul again, they don't lose the game, but they are still on 2, and you can tell them at that point that they are on 2, or the 4th or the 5th foul, whenever it is that you remember, oh shoot, I got to tell them. It's still in effect, even if you forgot to tell them on the second one. All right, got a little love there. Able to pocket one in the corner pocket. He now has Bupkis on the 3, except for a kick shot. I think he's going to bump this down to the end rail. That comes up behind the 5. Oh, it's leaked out. That has leaked out, and let Brian see this. Probably try to bank this up past the 8. 8 makes that pocket really big. No, he was going to be going for some kind of safe, and don't line it up on the 9 and let Cody take it for a ride again. That 3-9 pass. Cody's looking at it. Yeah, you might as well just send it flying here. Nobody's running out. Well, Cody was just going to go straight for the bank on the 3 ball and has left it right in the side pocket for Brian. Now, that 6-7 is not lined up perfect. There's a corner pocket over there too. Wow. I think these guys need to slow down a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes, you feel that pressure of being on the table, and you feel like time's going by a lot faster than it actually is. It might be kind of what they're experiencing here because they seem to be rushing to me. And as I say that, Brian has slowed down, and look what, makes a nice shot on the 4. He's going to have to come with another one on the 5. And here, he got down and, looked at it for like half a second and jumped down on it. And 3 rails into the side pocket. You gotta cut this 6 ball a little bit, and he's hit that nice. Yeah, he's going for the bank and hit it long and ended up leaving it fairly long and thin for Cody. See if Cody's going to take a swing at this. I think he's looking at banking. I was trying to bring it back at him. And, letting that cue ball just travel has costed both of these guys the first 3 games so far. Let's see if that happens to Cody here again. Where's that cue ball going? Somebody needs to set up some speed drills. And is still able to come away with that game. 3-1 in favor of Brian. And I think it is going to be Cody's break. Yeah, Sean Self in the chat room saying she wish they would make this tournament 10 ball. And there is a lot of people that are wanting that. I think it hurts the lesser players in all of the divisions if you do that. And they are actually, the more than not people, there's more people that don't make money or cash in these tournaments that do. And I understand the wanting to cater to them some, because without them, you don't have these big tournaments. You have to have what we like to call the donators. And if you take away that possibility of them winning, because they can swap a ball, and now they can beat the better players because they do get the luck factor too, I think you lose a lot of those players. Okay with this one falling, that's all right. Because we got to look at the two. See, I think he's going to try to bank this one. He seems to like to bank. Nope, of course I say that, and he goes to try to cut it. I would have cut it. And look at, I mean, he would have had really nice shape on that 3-9. Wonder if Cody's going to try and get his cue ball right back over there. All right, so I'm playing safe here. Cody does not like to play safe. That, oh wow, that almost got his timing was almost really good there. That cue ball almost rubbed that 9 to push it into the corner. But did not, and with that, Brian is going to be stepping to the table. Hey, you play this 4 off of the 9 in the side and playing the 9 up in the corner, or you can just straight shoot the 4 in, and you gotta just see that 5 ball to cut it in. Not sure. It looks like the 6 goes past the 8, but I think I'd like doubling up my chances there. Is that going in? Nope. And just off the 9 enough to be able to cut the 6 ball. And that is correct, Sean. Making it fair matched would help that. The lesser players, it would help them. And I am completely in favor of the fair match. I like it. I've played quite a few tournaments back home that our local tournaments, and we used the fair match. And I had to spot a guy 8-2, and he won 1 game. I mean, it wasn't easy. I had to play hard. You got to play your, you got to play your good game to get there on matches like that. But it does work. Wow. Was he riding that 9 again? Jeez, rider. Up and in the drink it goes. All right, let's see what's going on with this 7-9 now that it has been relocated over there in that situation. It's tight, but there may be enough room to cut the 7. If there isn't, you shoot a stop shot on the 6 ball and then shoot another stop shot, not draw, stop shot on the 7 and 3-rail the 7 ball out of there. If you shoot a draw shot, you draw it out, bump the 9 out of the way. You want the cue ball to replace the object ball. That turned out okay. That 9 ball, though, I think may be in his path to try to slide up underneath this 9, and he's going to try and go a few rails around for it. Yeah, came up a little bit short there, but said he was going to say he's got a viable shot, and now so does Brian. And that, I mean, just hanging there like ripe fruit. About ready to fall off the tree. Nine ball deposited. Nail number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got it. Checking the score on the other table, and I left you guys sitting there looking at Cody's back. Okay, let's check out Lippman Light's overhead cam and layout of this table. Oh, look at that. 3-9, 2-3-9. I like cutting this 1 ball in with as much inside English as I'm comfortable with here. To come a couple rail. I like spinning at this 2, between this 2-3. Oh, how did that stay up? Every bit of the pocket but the bottom of it. A little bit of angle here that Brian's got to work with. I think he's got enough that he can send his cue ball down table for the 2. Scratched. This is, I'm going to go out on a limb here, not very far away from the sturdy trunk of the tree, and say this is going to be the 2 and then the 3-9 and then Ryan on the hill. Like that. My fortune telling is getting better. Cody needs to start making some magic happen here, or gonna be to the to the most fun side of the board. Easy for me to say. Okay, probably not as much, but the maximum fun side. Oh, that 9 ball was trying to go. He's made a ball. Does he have a shot on the 1 here? You can see it, it looks like. But that overhead can be deceiving, but I do think he's got the edge of the 1. And if he doesn't, he does have the rollout option available to him. And with that, you might want to break up that 6-8 just a little bit, leaving the long table bank or a safe underneath the 4 for your opponent. And when you push out, you got to remember that they can give it back to you, so you better push out to something that you are capable of, something maybe that you excel at that other people don't, like jumping, bank shots, things like that. If you don't have a shot like that in your repertoire, go find one. And that's exactly what Cody has done. I think he was going for a safe there, and it is not going to be safe. This is going to leave a nice shot for Cody here. He's got to make sure he gets his cue ball back out, though, after making this combination. Don't want to end up stuck behind that 9 ball. Oh, wow. I don't know if he was riding that 9, maybe coming off of the 9, trying to make a billiard and get the 9 rolling at the same time. I got a feeling this guy, I know Cody some from the Seattle area. I got a feeling he likes ring games. He is always chasing that money ball. Oh, I was going to say, this decided that it wanted to hang out a little bit longer, but it found darkness. Slide out for the 7. Cue ball. Ho. Oof. Here you got to just roll this bad boy on up and take that extra long shot on the 8 ball. Oh, nice bank shot there, Cody. Just pull back off of this 8 ball. And pick a pocket to shoot it in. They got right in the middle of all 3 of them. Didn't even think that was possible, but here we are. All right, there we go. Maybe this is the start of Cody finding his groove, getting his stroke on.
Don't be like Wayne. Circle the winner. You have not won your match, no matter what you did at the table. Until you circle your name on that score sheet, turn it in. You do not win.
Circle the winner.
Circle your name. Don't be like Wayne.
Don't be like Wayne. Circle the winner. Your public service announcement from Bonnie Jones. Oh, got it. All right, 2 balls on the break. And Brian has a shot on the 1. Only problem is his cue ball is going to be heading into traffic if he decides to cut the 1 in the corner. He could bank it past the 2 ball and hold his cue ball right there for a shot on the 2. He went for the bank, and I guess he would have been able to spin out of the corner there. But yeah, sending his cue ball into traffic, it's never easy. And sometimes, when things like that happens, it causes you to miss your shot because you're worried too much about your shape. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Cody's going to be riding this 9. Oh, and I think we're going to be seeing a ride on the 9 by Brian as well. This 2-9, it is not the easiest of combinations, but the way these guys have been playing, I got a feeling that's what he's going to be going for. See where the 2 ball is by the side pocket. It does go. He could try to run into it here and move it down table a little bit more. No, well, this works. I think. He's looking like he's wanting to shoot this into the side pocket, and that goes, there you go. He's deposited and around for a nice shot on the 3. Roll in, play the 5 up in the corner or in the other side pocket, depending on how far you go, and it will be the side pocket. To the side rail and back over for the 6. Oh, no. He's waving it past everything. I think here again, we're going to see Cody taking a swing at this 9 ball. He has to kick at the 5, so you might as well hit that with enough pace to get that 9 moving. And the 6. He should have all 4 balls on the table moving here. Cody just trying to get his line and where he wants to hit this 5 ball, or is he looking at going behind the 9 ball here? Byron, this is a 7. They are all 7-foot diamond tables. He was looking at kicking the 5 up past the 9. I think he should have been riding the 9 there. There's so many holes. It could go on the side. It could go in either of the corners. Oh, that ball just rocked out of the hole for Brian. No, he didn't have the greatest shot on the 6. It was a thin cut or a bank, but he were still at the table shooting. All right, so what are we doing here? I guess we are looking at some kind of bank on the 6. All right, 2 balls for the win, and pretty sure it's not a foregone conclusion, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see Brian rack this up right here. There you go. Your winner, Brian Hanson. This was first round action. Richard Sanford is still in. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to give you. I'm Sherry Ross, Railbirds Productions. Thank you guys. Stay tuned. Next round is at 1:30, so we're 25 minutes away.